The challenges just mentioned all combine to drive up the production cost of American lamb. Australian and New Zealand lamb producers typically don't have to deal with these issues to the degree that American producers do. They usually have much lower input costs than their American counterparts, which means that Australian or New Zealand lamb can be imported in the United States and sold for less than American lamb. Sometimes you have to pay more for quality, so just remember that American lamb is up to 10,000 miles fresher than imported lamb.
From a domestic standpoint, domestic lambs are typically a higher quality lamb. They're raised on the range, and then typically we bring them in. We'll feed them through a feedlot system, and then the majority of the lambs that we process at this facility are out of the feedlot systems, and we've found that will result in a more consistent product, for the plate, more consistent size and more consistent quality product for the plate.
I feel like it's just the best meat you can eat. It's very digestible. It's got a lot of vitamin B12, and they've done all the nutrition facts on them, and that it's a wonderful meat to eat. We also feel that lamb is a very versatile product. You can barbecue it in your backyard, or it can be for a white tablecloth restaurant. It's a very unique meat. It's very easily prepared. If you can cook a steak, you can cook a lamb chop. Lamb burger is a big seller anymore. It's become a very good product that people are just opening their eyes to.
I would like chefs and consumers to know our story of how lamb, the process it takes to take it from the being born to the ranching operation, throughout the ranching operation, all the way to when it meets the consumers at their table. I think it's important that people be educated on this process and what it takes, and that we have a good story here. It's positive for people to know that it just doesn't show up in the grocery store or show up in the restaurant. It's a family operation, and it's something that we take seriously and that we work very hard at.
I'd like consumers and chefs to know more that we have tremendous quality but consistency in our product. I think we should really embrace the seasonality and regionality of different lamb in the country. Colorado lamb is exquisite, and depending on the breed, I mean, it's better or better or better. It's all good.
I'd like consumers to know in this country that the American lamb is, comparatively speaking to beef and pork, has significantly lower microbial counts. We would expect shelf life to be better. The lamb industry is under the same scrutiny as all other red meat species with the HACCP program. You can feel like that when you go to the retail case or become a consumer in a restaurant, that product you're going to consume is absolutely safe, it's wholesome, and it's American made.